All right, welcome back to another episode of my movie review series. Episode 47. Last week I said I was going to come back out and do a kind of follow-up of Masters of the Universe. Now, to clarify this, this movie I'm about to review, in certain ways, it was supposed to be a sequel to Masters of the Universe, but unfortunately that movie did not live up to certain expectations from the canon group, and they put all the blame on Dolph Lundgren. So instead of doing a Masters of the Universe sequel, things got switched around, and they decided to do decided to go to another direction. So they decided to do a movie called Slinger, and it was set in the future, a futuristic New York City, and they wanted Chuck Norris to play a slinger in this movie. Now, what a slinger is, my guess would be a soldier of fortune. So, but since Jean-Claude Van Damme was he was like one of the hottest stars on the rise at that time, they went with him instead, and they renamed the movie Cyborg. Now, you think that a movie called Cyborg, you think that it would be Van Damme playing the cyborg, right? No, you see, actually, Van Damme, he's playing a character named Gibson, who is a slinger, which is, in my guess, a soldier of fortune. So yeah, basically, this movie is about a slinger who was I'm not gonna say called, who was looking to help out a certain woman named Pearl, who turns out to be a cyborg, and she wants to go to Atlanta to find a cure for a plague that completely riddled the entire country, and riddled New York mostly. So yeah, she wants to go to Atlanta, but she got to deal with these they both got to deal with these pirates, these real nasty tough dudes, boy. Yeah, these guys, yeah, you can tell, yeah, they are not one to be messed with. So yeah, they gotta deal with these guys, and their leader named Fender. Yeah, this guy Fender, he got got this outfit on, this chainmail outfit on, which is supposed to be the same type of armor that Skeletor would have worn if Masters of the Universe 2 would have been made. So yeah, basically this guy, he's just like Skeletor in this particular movie. But yeah, he got this armor on, and he got these shades, and hiding behind these shades are these two eyes, man. These eyes, these very unique eyes. You think that this guy, he would be inhuman, right? You know, Judging by the way that they built him up in this movie. I mean, you think that he would be inhuman, but he's not really inhuman. He's actually a human. Yeah, he's looking to go for this cure just so he can be a god. Yeah, so the slinger named Gibson, played by Van Damme. Yeah, he's the only one standing in Fender's way. So yeah, and not only that, but yeah, he encountered Fender before, so he knows exactly what this guy is all about. Yeah, years before, this guy, he pretty much killed his family, left him for dead. So you know, having him drop down in a well. So Fender, not Fender, Gibson. He's going after Fender. That's all he care about. He don't care about no cure. He just want to fight Fender. He want to end Fender. So so basically this movie it was just one huge build up to this final confrontation between Fender and Gibson. So, and this cyborg, she's like the centerpiece of it all. So, yeah, I'll tell you, this movie is Cyborg, though, Yeah, 1989, Canon Group. Yeah, the Canon Group. Yeah, this was one of the very last movies that the Canon Group had ever produced. One of the very last movies, and a theatrical movie too. So, you know, yeah, because Canon Group, they lost a lot of money. Not just with Masters of the Universe, but with Superman 4, The Quest of Peace. They lost a lot of money with these big budget movies. And they were pretty much about to go under. So yeah, they're really counting on Cyborg to, I guess, to kind of be like the last hope of it. But the movie, I guess you could say it was a moderate success, but not good enough to keep the Canon Group surviving. But this movie though is just in all retrospect, it's not one of Van Damme's best films, but hey, you know, hot off Bloodsport, Van Damme he come and do this movie, and yeah, this cat, man, he got jacked. I mean, yeah, he was pretty built up, man. Yeah, he really worked out for this role, Yeah, take on a dude like Fender, the actor that played Fender, take on him, and he's a big dude too. So yeah, he had to be very convincing to fight this cat, Yeah. He had to be very convincing to fight this cat. So yeah, yeah, this movie, yeah, it's kind of slow in some points, but yeah, it's kind of a decent story. Canon Group, um, for Canon Group. The hell's that word I'm looking for? Anyway, yeah, kind of decent story. But yeah, for something like the Canon Group. Yeah, it's kind of slow, but pretty good fight scenes, here and there, Van Damme, this guy, he's always sharp. So he really got in shape for this role. He's always sharp. So seeing him do his thing, getting those kicks in there and getting those punches in there, it is something that you would like to see. I'm not gonna say over and over, but it's a good entertaining movie. It's not like I said before, it's not like one of his best films. But no, it's a memorable movie. You know the fight scene between Gibson and Fender. There's a lot of yelling going on. This guy, yeah, this guy Fender, he wants to be a god. I think this guy is not really human. I mean, those eyes were very utilized in that last movie. That last scene. I remember a long time ago watching this movie. I don't know. When I say a long time ago, I mean long, long time ago. Back when I was, just a little tight. Yeah, hi. You know, yeah. I was a little boy back then. A little tight. And I was watching this movie on network TV. And of course, commercials here and there and that shit. And my TV wasn't working too good anyway, so I could barely see what was going on at that time. So yeah, I could barely see what was going on at that time. But I remember watching parts of this movie, seeing this guy Fender. He got these big shades on, and time you take them off, you see those eyes, those crazy crocodile eyes. I'm thinking, yeah, is this guy the cyborg? Because yeah, yeah, is there more than one cyborg in this movie? Because yeah, this guy he just did not look human. So when it came time for him and Van Damme to fight, this guy, he do a lot of yelling. He's giving punches. Van Damme, he'll punch it back. A lot of yelling this guy does in this fight. I mean, man, got two knives out. And those eyes, man, jeez. And when Gibson, Van Damme, when he stabbed him, ran him through, it just ran him. He thought this guy was dead, right? Next thing you know, yeah, he pops back up. Jeez. Yeah, he had to take a fight inside the tool shed. Van Damme worked him over with some good kicks. Next thing you know, yeah, he knocked him up against the wall, and this wall had a hook on it. So yeah, he kicked him, give him a good kick against the wall. He got no. Yeah, finally he shut the fuck up. Jeez. Yeah, stay there this time, man. Yeah, I tell you though, yeah, this movie, it's very watchable. I'll tell you that, yeah. Out of requests from a couple of guys, they really wanted me to review this movie. So here you go, guys. This is your movie. Out of requests from y'all, and yes, I do take requests. I do take requests. If you want to see me do a movie, just let me know. I'll work it in. Now, with this You want to see me do a review, anyway, if you want to see me do a movie, then that will be further down the road in life. As soon as I jumpstart my acting career again, I get to do a movie. Hopefully, someday, somehow, some way. But if you want to see me do a review, then yeah. If you want me, whatever movie you want me to review, I'll do it. It's okay. Take a request. But as of right now, I'm doing movies that I like, and I do kind of like this movie, Cyborg. It's not one of my favorite Van Damme films, but like I said, out of request, and two guys requested, so two guys want me to do this movie, like I do it. So yeah, this movie is kind of slow, but it kind of have a pretty good pace to it too. So yeah, so as far as rating this movie goes, I give it it's a decent picture, It's very watchable. So yeah, I give this movie a 3 out of 5, I will watch it again. It's a pretty good movie, It's pretty good movie, pretty good decent movie, for Canon Group standards, I guess that was the word I was looking for, standards, Yeah, it's a pretty good solid picture, and that's all you need. You need a good solid picture to keep you entertained, keep you awake and everything like that, And this movie is it. So yeah, Cyborg, yeah, go and check this movie out, man. Check this shit out right now, If you're a Star subscriber, check this shit out right now, Yep, that's my review, and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, next week I'm coming back to another movie review next Saturday, baby. We're gonna be green. Gonna be mean. It's gonna be a fight machine. And we're gonna have some pizza in this too. Yep, and do another Ninja Turtles movie. What Ninja Turtles movie am I gonna do? Well, you're gonna have to find out, Jack. You're gonna have to find out next week. But as of right now, at this moment in time, check out my other shit right here. And subscribe to me right here. Because show off.